Everybody, it's Mark and Susan from Colorado Sasquatch Research. Just want to give a shout out to everyone and say we're back in it. Spring is coming. 74 degrees today towards the end of February here. Today is the 20th, 2017. And so me and Susan decided we wanted to come out to an area where generally we have den activity and structure activity and footprint activity. And so today I've just been really focusing on prints and looking to see what's changed. We haven't been here 6-7 months through the winter, so it's been a while since I put out a video. Anyway, so what we wanted to do was just kind of touch base with everyone and let you know that we haven't quit. We are still out here and we're going to be putting out some new videos. We were just waiting for it to warm up and so forth, so it's warm now. Part of our summer project was to cover certain places we'd never been to in Colorado: Glenwood Springs, Bailey, Conifer, and a few other areas, Lost Creek Wilderness in outside of Bailey, and so that we could kind of get a bigger picture, a bigger in-depth picture of what the Sasquatch along the Front Range, how they utilize the rivers, the elk migration systems, and caves, hiding abilities, and so forth. So we just decided to come out today to our usual area, to our canyons, and just poke around and see what's going on. And so we came into an area where we had found a den before, and so this area right here actually starts out with this huge tree break, and there's a den over here also, but I want to show this big tree break here. And every time I've come back here over the years, up against the Sisk Canyon wall, and we're going to be releasing some stills, so everyone will get to see all the cool pictures. Today we came out and we have prints. So what I want to do is I want to go back over here first. Now see, this is a little game trail along here. It runs up through the forest, cuts through the forest, and goes around the boulders, the big giant boulders, because the deer don't like to have to cross over the boulders, so the game trails are easy to pick up. So we just were working along, just scoping the area out. You know, we haven't been out in the forest in a while. And just checking all the little known hide spots that we found, you know, signs that somebody had been using. Anyway, so we came up on this ridge here. There's these two tree breaks here. These two tree breaks, I believe, are pointing to where the avalanche was from one of my older videos called Landslide. And actually a whole side of the mountain actually came down. And I actually have my own theories on why that happened. I think they were tunneling underneath the canyon wall. Anyway, so come up over here. And it's been kind of dry. We're just finding little things here and there. We notice these tree breaks. All of a sudden the ground just opened up over here. So see if we can relocate these prints. It was moving with the game trail here. Actually, it's right here. This first one started here. First print we started here. And unfortunately, we don't have measuring tape today because this was basically just you know, we didn't know if we were going to find anything today. It was just kind of a day out in the wilds because we've been so cooped in all winter, and can't believe it's the middle of February and it's 74 degrees. Anyways, so I started this, looking at this one. Got nice heel, no boot prints, mid-tarsal, and up here it looks like we have toes, or where the toes would be. Colorado soil, as you can see, covered in pine needles everywhere. It's very hard to pick up prints in this hard soil, but you get one. Then we started looking at the stride pattern on these, and you can see there's another indentation in the dirt. Boom. So I couldn't even make that stride. So we just started following the indentations up the hill here. And the ground, you know, there it is. You see, that's a game trail, deer trail. The deer come through here. So we're just moving our way up the hill here. I really wish I hadn't forgot my tape measure, but you know, it happens. All right. We got another indentation here. Boom. So he was clearly moving up here. As we get to the top of this ridge here, you can see we're hills. There's a little cave right there. We're going to release some stills because I shined a flashlight in there. See, he either came down or climbed the hill. This is a huge print. Look at how deep and heavy this guy stomped. It's such a big print, it almost looks like a rock's been removed. See, look at that. But it's a print. Somebody stepped there. Boom. And it's wide, but in comparison. So what's interesting is that we just kept following these prints up through the forest here, and we're just going to continue following them. And then I'll hand Susan her phone back. She's got the phone today, so we're using her better one for good clear pictures and video. We've got nice fresh prints, less than probably 24 hours old. We were here last night. So they made a circle over here. So where I'm going is I'm going to show you where these prints are leading to an older den I recorded some time ago. I'm sorry?
You want to show them that thing over here? Where they were sitting?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so anyways. Thank you for reminding me. The ground's all torn up. Lots of big impressions that look like big footprints. They're bigger than my prints. We came between these two boulders here. This is really cool here. That stick laid up there. Nice little hide spot here to hide from whoever. And came across these. Now, I'm not really sure these big circles, possibly a deer. What's the point is though is that the heavy one was here. The biggest weight, as you can see, was sitting here. Then you have this one. It's like mama, because it's smaller. And then you have a third. See, a little baby, mama, and the big papa. So they're either squatch or a 3 deer, a baby and two bigger ones. Possibly. I've never seen deer do that. I sure haven't seen them leave. Sure haven't seen them leave that way. So this, like I said, this is an area where we found a den, and so what I'm trying to do is just to show that when we come back to certain areas like this, we find the ground torn up, activity. Here's another one where it's been torn up. It works along this game trail here. And in case you hear the truck in the background, yes, there is a road that runs through here. It's rural rancher, probably pulling his trailer. Got a lot of horse ranches out here, which is another thing I wanted to talk to everyone about. Susan here, in case people don't know, she works for a major veterinary hospital here, emergency veterinary hospital here in Douglas County. And in the past couple months, we have been following reports. She's getting people that live around here, their dogs are getting squeezed. So there was one interesting report where a lady had brought in her dog, and she said it came running back, dragging its hind legs, but they weren't broken. It wasn't injured. It was injured. The vet looked it over, and the dog was okay. It was going to live, but just said that it appeared that something had squeezed it too hard, like something took the dog for a while. So it came home dragging its back legs because it got squeezed too hard. Anyway, so the dog lived, and it's going to heal, but it's the second or third case? Fourth case, where people that had lived around here, ranches.
They heard howls too.
They heard the howls. Where one couple that owns one of the horse ranches over here says they saw, the dog had just ran out and they saw something take off running big and black up the hill, which is where we are. So anyways, we're gonna go check out the other den and just stay on these prints. We've been finding them all day. Some that have pretty good signs of toe, no treads. So I got my little flashlight here to check out this den site. We just decided to come out here. We didn't know what we were going to do today. We still have another 2 areas in Colorado that we're going to be exploring this season outside of our Castle Rock location. Oh yeah, here it is. See, this originally, when I found this den, this was the glyph that led me to find it. It was when I came around the corner and this was sitting here, this wood piled up like this on the ground. So, you know, naturally, tracking, it's a marker, like an arrow. Don't know if hikers did or whatever, but it's a marker over here. So, right around the corner is this little den. It's been a while since I've been out here. There it is, see? And let me get my flashlight out. Make sure there's no creatures in here. There's that one there. Just right there. Let's look back in there. There's nothing in there. He's nice. This is the one den I pointed out. See, all this wood has been shoved into the crevice to make kind of like a quick doorway if they had to in there. That's really cool. It's empty today. And let's go look. So from this side, that's how it looks. All that wood, see, right over a cave. And then you go right here into this little room down here. See this? Nice little room. I could actually climb right down in there. It goes under there. Whoa. So, I can't tell if that's a dog barking or a whoop.
Sounds like a whoop.
Whoop! So, check this area out. I like to come and peek around the top over here because check this out. This layup area is absolute, just the bomb. So it's really cool. Anyway, so we've been just following prints, ambiguous as they are, just to see, kind of gives us an idea of what's been going on out here this early spring. So again, me and Susan are going to be, we're going to be doing, here, I'll give this back to you. So anyways, we're going to be doing Conifer, Bailey, a couple different places around Colorado. We're going to go down and visit in Santa Fe, just to visit some relatives and so forth, but we were hoping to maybe hook up and maybe have dinner with Robert Kreider and his girlfriend, since we're going to be in the Santa Fe area, probably in June. So this year's coming research, we're going to have better gear, better cameras, with better stabilization, of course, and showing you new areas. So if anything, we're going to showing you a lot of areas where we know there's Bigfoot activity that's been going on based on report sightings, structures, and so forth. We're going to be hitting an area that we were going to go to today, down by Monument, Colorado, where I've been getting reports, a lot of reports out of there, howls, screams. But that's about it for today. So just wanted to touch base with anybody. Oh, and a big shout out to all our Colorado researcher guys that are now on the scene. Chad Kidder, Callie Calixo, and Mark Abel. doing great work. You guys are got good eye for detail to find things like this, and so keep it up, because it's great intelligence sharing for us in Colorado. We're learning, how they're similar and how they do things. So, but that should be it for today for Colorado Sasquatch Research from me and Susan Crone, and this will be our first video of the season, so there'll be a lot more coming. So looking forward to showing you some great Bigfoot activity, if we can find it. All right.
All right.
All right, you can kill it now.